Now this is a story all about how my life got flipped, turned upside down. Yeah, I made a mistake that I'd never make again. I let a friend of 14 years, who I thought was my sister, convince me of financing a home in my name with the agreement of after a year, she will assume the loan. But that shit didn't fucking happen. Not only did she stop paying the mortgage, she trashed the place, stole my refrigerator, and shelving. Let me break this down. So she just had moved to Houston from Cali after she divorced her husband back in 2022. But she was under the impression that he was going to finance the home for her, but he didn't. I should have fucking listened and followed behind his steps. So she was bouncing from a mutual friend Airbnb and different hotels with her kids, mad at the world because none of her friends in Houston offered their home for her and her kids to move into. So basically homeless with no other option, she asked me to finance the home for her. Being the good friend that I am, my dumb ass said yes, like a dummy. Part 2 coming. Now this is a story all about how my life got flipped, turned upside down.
Dummy bitch, you're a dummy bitch. Dummy bitch. Dummy bitch.
Oh, welcome to part 2. We left off and everybody in the world knows that I was a dummy. So it ain't nothing y'all can say that I haven't already said to myself. I don't beat myself up about this for years. This ain't just happened yesterday. This shit been going on for years. So yes, I was a dummy for my friend. If you got anything negative to say, you've never been a real friend, and you probably not in the position to ever do that for your friend. So she couldn't get approved for financing. So she asked me to finance the home in my name, and she'll just pay the mortgage. And then after a year, she will assume the mortgage. She even offered to give me $20,000 for the favor. Spoiler alert, I never got a penny of that. But I wasn't tripping because shit, we were friends. I didn't do it for the money. I did it because I genuinely loved her and cared about her and her kids, and they was fucking homeless. And at first, like, she was making the mortgage payments on time, kind of. But then these motherfuckers start bouncing, due to insufficient funds. And it was always an excuse, like it's a hold on her account, or she's waiting on her check, or, like it was always something until June 2024, which was last year, she stopped paying altogether. So at that point, she owed me $22,021.12. But currently today, she owes me $41,133.09. Stay tuned for the eviction because I got the receipts. Now this is a story all about how my life got flipped, turned upside down.
Hi, I have a delivery packet for you. Ebony?
Yes.
Here we go.
Thank you.
Okay, bye-bye. Take care.
Since she stopped paying me altogether, that was her receiving her notice to vacate, or to give me all the back rent that she owed me. Now, she didn't give me no back rent. She didn't contact me. She didn't start returning my phone calls or anything. I think that little made her mad because she felt the way. Like, oh, you're not even my landlord. She's supposed to have been assuming a loan, so she felt like the house was hers. Like, how this house yours and you're not even paying the mortgage? Now, granted that the mortgage had increased because the escrow was a negative because she didn't have the money to pay for the taxes on the house the first year in there. So they added that money that was due for taxes onto the monthly mortgage payment. She didn't pay me, didn't send me a dime, didn't communicate, wasn't texting my call. It wasn't even like, hey, Shay, I'm sorry. I can no longer afford this. Let me move out so that you can sell this house, or so that you can rent it to someone who can afford it or something. It was nothing. And I'm in a whole nother state, paying that mortgage, working, taking care of my own household. Yeah, it was a mess. It was a whole mess. But I couldn't just put her out because Texas laws with squatters and evictions is a mess. Like, it's a whole mess. So I had to go through the whole legal process because she wasn't just trying to leave. It's not like she's like, okay, yeah, I'm just going to leave. No, she wasn't just trying to leave. She was just trying to live for free. For free. That's it. Just for free. Just living off people. Swearing up and down that she's going to give me every penny of my money back. That she was just hitting a hard time or whatever. It was just nothing. Just crickets. So here's the part that had me furious. Because she's living large on social media. Going out to dinner, to the club, getting her nails done, living her unbothered life like she don't owe me $41,133.09. So I start calling her more, texting, still no response, no answer at all. I got a phone call one day and was like, hey, does such and such still owe you money for the house? I'm like, yeah. Oh, well, she just posted to her close friend that she tricking on a man in Louis Vuitton. So you know what I did? I got in my car. I took that 4-hour drive and I popped up at that house. And when I got there, I know she was at home, but she was acting like she wasn't at home. And I walked around the whole house and I seen her through the window. So I'm outside the house calling and texting, no answer. So I end up calling her best friend and was like, hey, call such and such on 3-way. And her best friend did, because she lives this fucking fantasy or this image that she got to uphold. So nobody knew that I financed that home for her. She acted like she bought that house. Like she made a video like she was closing on the house, bought the house and everything. So nobody knew any of the issues or drama that was going on. And I never told anybody because what? That was my friend. And I knew my friend. I knew she had like this little image thing that she wanted to keep up. So I didn't blast her or anything. I just let our business be our business. So when her best friend called her on 3-way with me on the phone, I'm like, hey, I'm outside, open the door. She was like, oh, I'm not there. I'm like, I just saw you through the window. Like, you're here, open the door. She was like, I'm not there. I said, okay, when will you be back? She was like, I don't know. Why, what's up? I said, we need to talk. And she was like, about what? Bitch, you owe me money and you're not trying to communicate with me. Granted, if you don't got it, don't dodge me. Don't run from me. Don't avoid me. Let's talk about it. Like, hey, I don't got that amount, but I can give you $20. Or I can give you $5 or $10. But you out here getting your nails done, so you got some type of money. Some money in your pocket, so you could have been paying me towards the fucking money that I financed for you. So she still kept on telling me that she wasn't there. Okay, cool. I played that game with her. She wasn't there. I said, oh, okay, well, I'm going to sit here until you get here. Because I knew she was in the house. So I sat out there for a long time, and I was getting heated because I thought eventually she was going to open the door. So then I was like, she want to play? I'm going to call the locksmith office. So I called the locksmith to come and open the door because I'm the homeowner. So they can open the house. I'm the homeowner. So the locksmith came to open the house up, and I was like, let me call her mother, because I didn't know how it was going to go. We're both Sagittarius, and I knew me. I didn't come to fight her, but the way she was already playing, I was like, oh yeah, she playing in my face. We might go down the blows, and I have a career. I got too much going on that I couldn't risk it over her. So I was like, let me call her mom, because I didn't come down here to fight. Like, I really came down here to handle business and figure stuff out. So her mom pull up while the locksmith is popping the garage open so that we can go through the garage door to the house. And I heard her mom say, she's coming in now. And then she had walked out. When I was walking in the house, she walked out. I'm like, oh, but I thought you wasn't here. I thought you wasn't here, scary girl. So we ended up talking. She came out. It was a little aggressive at first because she thought I was coming to fight. I'm like, you playing in my motherfucking face. You out here tricking on social media, buying niggas Louis Vuitton, and you owe me money. And so, but she pulled up her close friends, like, I ain't post nothing like that. Was telling me that anytime she go out, she don't pay for it and all this other stuff. But my thing is, I don't care who's giving you money or who's paying for something. That money should be coming towards me, because like, you gotta live here. What if I financially couldn't afford to pay that mortgage along with my household bills? Like, what if I couldn't afford it? Then the house would have went in foreclosure, and they would just been like, F my credit, when I was doing, I only got in this situation because I was trying to be a good friend and help you. But long story short, I end up falling for her sob story again about her bank still being under investigation, and she's working in different time zones, so her phone be on do not disturb, and it's not just me that she haven't talked to nobody, and showing me text messages of people saying like, hey, they've been calling her and texting her for days and no response. But I told her like, hey, like, put me in the favorites or whatever you got to do, because at the end of the day, like, I'm somebody that should be able to get in touch with you when I need to, because we have business together. Like, this ain't about keying on the phone. I'm calling you about business. I'm calling you because you will make a mortgage payment knowing that you didn't have that money in your account, and the mortgage bounced, like it reversed, and then they added extra fees on top of it before the reversal, and then they added late fees on top of it. But you're not communicating that with me so that we can figure it out, because at the end of the day, we're in this situation together. That's what I'm trying to tell her. Like, she said she was gonna do right, but she didn't, and that's when shit really got real. Come back for part 4.